assure all those who have gathered here to follow very closely what the Ministry of Health is doing in responding to the Zambian healthcare needs. The vision is there, and I read. The vision of the Ministry of Health is a nation of health and productive people. And when we say nation, we mean everybody in the nation, and the ministry would want to keep them healthy and also productive. So as we saw, this young man who has autism but is in school and is achieving what any other child would achieve. And that's what we'd want to see, and that's what the ministry in its vision will support, each and every person in the nation. The other thing we were told that, rightly so, most of these services tend to occur in Lusaka and along the line of rail. The vision, the mission statement from the Ministry of Health is to provide equitable and cost-effective quality health as close to the family as possible. And I'm sure you will agree that the Ministry of Health indeed supports communities, families, and is doing everything to supply healthcare needs for everyone as close as possible to the nation. Therefore, we are here to witness a very commendable job from parents, supporters of children with autism who are indeed responding to the health needs of those children, not only as autistic children, but making sure these children develop as normally as possible. The other thing I would like to share with you in response to what was said earlier on, I'd like to announce here, some of you may already know, that the Republican President, Mr. Edgar Chagwalungu, on the 11th of April, did assent to the Mental Health Act, number 6 of 2019. So what was being discussed to improve the mental care, the President has already assented to this on the 11th of April. Would we stand up for this occasion and give him a standing ovation, for he has done a lot to accelerate, to improve health care, and one of these is the mental health bill. So I'd like you to stand and give a clap. Most activities, as I alluded to earlier, are still concentrated in the urban, leaving the rural communities deprived of both information and services. It is my hope that after this month of autism awareness, various cooperating partners will come on board and join this drive towards creating and providing better services for all those living with autism. The Ministry of Health is in the third year of its transformation to build a robust and resilient system through primary healthcare approach to attain universal health coverage, anchored on the 7th NDP, and key to this is human capital development. And that we mean humans who can be trained to look after all those who need the services. I'm pleased to state that we have a pediatric specialist footprint in each of the 10 provinces. And some of you may ask, why do we mention pediatrics? These are people who look after children from birth to almost when they are reached their adulthood. So we are mentioning that because these are key in recognizing those mothers who bring children because they have noticed. If they are not able to diagnose autism, then the ministry will not give the support. So we are assuring the nation that within a few years, we shall have pediatricians in each and every province, thus assuring universal health coverage for children who have autism. We are in the process also of recruiting human resource to operationalize the development intervention clinic that comprises multidisciplinary team caring for children with autism at the University Teaching Hospital's Children's Hospital Pediatric Center. Fellow countrymen and women, Madam First Lady, the government is committed to create an enabling environment where all citizens, including those living with autism, have access to quality and affordable healthcare services. But as we heard, government alone cannot manage to meet the needs of the child with autism. This requires multi-sectoral approach as enshrined in the recently launched on how to operationalize health in all policy. Health in all policies. So every government policy must have health component in it, and also establishing multidisciplinary team, and mainly for today consisting of medical practitioners, psychologists, speech and behavioral interventionists. Each of us gathered here have a role to play in ensuring change of entrenched society attitudes towards those living with autism and other disabilities. I think the director here made a very passionate plea that we should not abuse those we need to protect. And usually people see what's happening and they say, well, I'm not the one to report this. Please make sure that all of us have a duty. If you see somebody being abused, we have a duty to either protect immediately or report. But more importantly, as was mentioned, how can we prevent those vices in our communities? This is pivotal, not only in promoting the rights of these individuals, but also enhancing acceptance and inclusion in the community. Further, it is my hope that through various awareness programs, families with children living with autism will be encouraged to form or join support groups to share important information to encourage one another. When you have traveled outside Zambia, families who support each other, if they have a common goal, they do wonders for those children. So thank you to those families who are already doing that, and that young girl who said what each member of the family had to do. So thank you very much. Please share your experiences with many more mothers. In conclusion, allow me to reiterate government's commitment to ensuring that we have a healthy and productive population that can contribute to well-being of the nation. And thank you to the music we heard. They sang as the national anthem, and this is what we would want to see, taking everyone with us, leaving nobody behind, as the President of the Republic of Zambia has always said, let's not leave anyone behind, because we are all in the same nation and we share the same space. With these few words, thank you and have a happy Easter. It's now my honor and privilege to call upon our guest of honor, and as I always refer to her, as the mother of the nation, Mrs. Esther Lungu, to come and address us.